Thank you for taking the time to watch our video and for being a part of our focus group. Our objective is to learn more about what concerns American families today. By listening to families and business owners like yourself, we are able to offer the most comprehensive and affordable solutions to meet your ever-changing insurance needs.
We all want what is best for our family, but with so many alternatives out there, it can be difficult to make the right choices. We must balance the most attractive options with what is most affordable. So how do you choose what is right for you, your family, and your budget? We have talked to people just like you to find out what they want from their insurance protection. It is clear that everyone understands the importance of providing financial protection for their families if they die too soon. But what we have learned is that they also want protection in case of an unexpected heart attack, cancer, stroke, or disability. Here are some facts that may surprise you. 75% of all Americans over the age of 40 will experience a chronic or critical illness in their lifetime. Every 40 seconds, someone in the United States suffers a stroke, and this is the leading cause of death and long-term disability. Every 30 seconds, a new cancer is diagnosed, and more importantly, more than half of those Americans diagnosed with cancer will survive for at least 5 years. And every 26 seconds, someone suffers a heart attack. And each year, more than 1 million people who suffer a heart attack survive for at least 12 months. And what happens when someone suffers a serious illness? Typically, they are not able to work, their income goes down, and their expenses go up. Business owners and families alike are looking for a solution to help pay their everyday bills, as well as medical expenses associated with these unexpected life events. Armed with the suggestions from our focus groups, we have taken an innovative new approach and created a single affordable insurance policy that will make a real difference in your life. There truly is a right choice and a single solution to your needs.
It looks like this product is going to cover you for several different things life can throw at you. One thing's for sure, if your life is like mine, life happens, so you better be ready for it. I don't know about you, but I just don't have the time to research all the different cancer, life, disability, or long-term care plans out there. And it looks like this plan provides flexible coverage in an affordable way that won't wipe out the family budget, and you can use the money for whatever you need. Life insurance policies of the past should have been called death insurance because the only way to access the death benefit was to die. With this policy, you don't have to die to use it, and it can protect you and your family through life's unpredictable changes. It's kind of like having a cookie jar full of cash in your cupboard. You just feel good knowing it's there, knowing you can reach into it when life throws you a curveball.
Now, let's listen to Ronald Webb, a painter from Georgia, and Sophia Dudley, an elementary school teacher. These are two actual policy holders, not paid actors, who were able to utilize this coverage when they needed it most.
February of 2008, I was diagnosed with lung cancer.
On the first appointment with Ron and his family, little did I know that, approximately 2 years later that he'd be in the fight of his life.
Going through the shock and getting over the shock, I got to thinking, I've been sick, I need to go back to work. You're used to seeing a check come in, and you don't have that money coming in. What are you going to do? You got mortgages to pay, you got utilities, you got to eat. It's hard to explain to children why you can't go, I want to go to the movies. We used to do it, how come we can't do it now? There's a lot of detail in being sick. Chemo and then radiation, surgery. But in the course of all this was when I got back in touch with Ed Garcia.
When Ron called me, he said, "Ed, I've got cancer." And I said, "What kind of cancer, Ron?" And he said, "I've got lung cancer." And my heart dropped. Lung cancer is almost 90% fatal, even though it's only 13% of all cancer. And so I knew he had an uphill battle ahead.
The fact that I did take out the insurance with Ed Garcia, not only was I able to pay mortgage, I was able to get caught up on a few things.
And what our policy allows them to do is get better. Ron's not dead, and he's not going to die from this event. So, yet we've taken him close to $100,000 to help his family.
But Ed Garcia calls, Ron, I have your check. I'm gonna hand deliver it.
And when we went and delivered the check to him, when we pulled up in the driveway, the first thing he said when I got out of the car was, "Ed, I've never been so glad to see somebody in my entire life."
Don't do very smart things in my life, but that was one of the smartest things I've ever done.
Without this policy, they would have had a hard time, and they may have had to uproot the family and the girls. They liked the school that the children were in. They didn't want to change all of that, you know, and have to lose their home.
On July 10th of 09, I received a phone call from Mr. Dudley. They actually started out with great news. They'd had a little baby girl on June 30th, and she was, you know, the mother, Sophia, was released from the hospital. Everything was apparently fine, but she was shopping in the local Walmart and actually suffered 3 heart attacks.
Everything seemed so quick. It went from baby,
heart attack,
yeah,
major heart attack, triple bypass.
Everything just kind of happened real quickly.
And Mr. Dudley and I talked while she was in the hospital about getting some relief, some financial relief, through the policy's critical illness rider, which allows the insured to basically accelerate a huge lump sum of the policy.
He had to take care of me, so neither one of us were working at the time.
Because the bills were still there, the bills were just
and
because
then
of
it was
us.
just stacking up. I mean,
Yeah.
the world don't stop spinning.
Let's figure out how much you actually need so that we don't use up the entire life insurance policy. And ultimately they settled on a pretty sizable check, $120,000.
Relief wasn't even a word, knowing that, you know, that's something that you didn't have to worry about. You know, there's many concerns you have. You have, of course, I have my wife concerned, I have my kids, I have me, I have so much other concerns. To be concerned about money at a time like that, it's just something that you don't want to worry about. Life isn't scripted. It doesn't know when something's going to happen to you.
My opinion that this is the best product out there to really protect people and keep them in their homes when bad things happen.
It literally is life insurance you don't have to die to use.
Now, think for a moment about someone you know that has suffered a heart attack, cancer, or stroke. Would a life insurance policy with living benefits have made a difference in their life?
We feel this policy is the complete package that covers the many possibilities of life. Terminal illness, chronic illness, critical illness, even death. Once again, thank you for your participation. Your input is extremely valuable and allows us to continually improve our products. When completing this survey, remember to enter the focus group code that can be found on the back of the DVD sleeve. And please remember to let us know what you would like your insurance to do for you.